Well, we're not playing Oko today, so we don't need to play his rat. Alright, Grixis Fires. Fires, for people not familiar, refers to this card, Fires of Invention. You can only cast 2 spells during your turn, and you can only cast spells on your turn. You may cast spells with a converted mana cost equal to or less than the number of lands you control for free without paying their mana cost. This allows us to do things like activate Castle Vantress with our mana instead of using mana to cast our spells. For people who are super new to Magic, Grixis refers to the 3-color combination of black, blue, and red. So every 2 and 3 color combination in Magic has a keyword associated with it for shorthand. This is a controlling deck that's got like some removal spells, some discards, some sweepers, some card advantage in the form of Drawn from Dreams, and Nicol Bolas. I've been kind of underwhelmed by Fires in the past, so I'm interested to see how it feels in this deck. Specifically, the Jeskai Fires deck with Cavaliers is the one I've been really impressed with that card out of. So I'm interested to see how Grixis feels. It's not a color combination we've played Fires in before. Hey, thanks for the quarter of a year, Drum. Welcome back. Hope you're having an excellent Monday wherever you are. Forgot to resub, so I've been missing out on the shilling modifier. Now I'll never be a shillionaire. Thanks for the quarter of a year as well, Terminal. Welcome back. That's a hand of Magic cards. This is where the magic happens, chat. Enjoy your stay. I got to the 4th one and I felt personally attacked. I don't know. Oh man. We kept our 1 main deck copy of... Oh good, they've got green cards. Whew! Whew. Definitely just taking Order of Midnight here, because otherwise they just get to bring back whatever I take. Of course they have green cards. This is standard. Listen, I wasn't 100%, okay? I am not back to streaming any standard. What you are currently witnessing in front of you is an illusion. Pay no attention to the wizard behind the curtain. Yeah, both these decks are technically Pioneer legal, so we're playing Pioneer right now. Obviously. We're technically playing Legacy. Gosh, how funny would it be if they banned standard cards in... If they banned standard cards in Pioneer before they banned them in Standard? That would be really funny. Well, Narset says they can't draw extra cards with this Innkeeper, so that's great. I think there's a chance Once Upon a Time eats it. Think that card's like not okay. There are certain standard decks you can't play in Vintage right now. Yeah, I'd believe that. I wish, upon a star. Sure. Let's get Time Wipe. Thanks, Maltmeister. I appreciate it. Vomit. We're super dead. All right, I guess. So this means I can kill. Do I want to kill this and then time wipe? I kind of want to save the time wipe for when I have Fae of Wishes in play, though. So I think I'm just going to let them draw here. Perfect. Because, like, next turn, I can go Fae into Time Wipe, bounce my Fae. And then the Fae can get Planewide Celebration out of the sideboard eventually and gain some life. Yeah, I probably want to keep stopping. I agree. I'd be a Shillionaire, but I'm addicted to useless highlighting. It's a hard knock life. Do 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 do. Hey, thanks for the 12 months, Rian. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Goodbye, friends. We're gonna do the wave. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Only cast one spell this turn, so I guess I'll just Fae of Wishes here. I guess this leaves them open to killing this, which is not good for me. If they kill this, I want to scry. Huh?
Let's get toasty.
This is a little aggressive, but I mostly just want to make sure I don't die by mistake to, like, Smitten Swordsmith triggers next turn. So I think we're going to go ahead and Granted here and go grab Planewide Celebration for next turn. This lets me gain a bunch of life and then, like, not die by mistake here. Should have swung first. Listen. That's not what this game is about. Are we dead? Man, we're about to die, aren't we? That's unfortunate. You like double Swordsmith and kill us? Or like Knight into second Swordsmith? Or dead to single Swordsmith because of this? Maybe I should have prioritized getting to that sooner. Yep. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, do 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 do. Thanks for 13 months. Welcome back, worst neighbor NA. I appreciate it. Yikes. Alright. Let's do the wave. Draw some cards. Enjoy. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's celebrate by doing the gain 16. Sometimes you just need a gain 16 in your life, chat. Sometimes you just need a gain 16. Are we killing them with their Midday Reapers? I mean, we have a Chandra emblem going too, right? Ba 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 doo. Wah wah wah. Maybe I should have taken the other Chandra there. I just clicked through my scrying. Awkward. Alright, we'll start with this. Is that a good one? I think that's a good one. Finish you. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Do. Thanks for the 11 months, Stealth Hobo. Welcome back. I heard someone say the Pioneer announcement was supposed to be about 1 p.m. PST, which is a while yet. It's not till 3 Central. It's 4 hours from now, essentially. I will be offline by then. I'm planning to stream till about 2:30 or so, depending on how these standard decks go. All right, our opponent's picking a bunch of stuff up here. They've only played one Swordsmith, right? So, like, with double Clover in play, correct, Full Metal. 7 to 2 is about my normal schedule. We would have been back to that sooner, except Watsy like dropped Pioneer in our lap, so I had like a bunch of long hours for release time, and then immediately a bunch of long hours for Pioneer. Thanks for the tier 2, Gargoyle. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Sure, take a peek at the deck queue and let me know if there's something they'd like to see a bit sooner. I think we're dead. Nice control deck. Feels bad, man. Like, and this is the problem with these fire decks. Like, I feel like everything went right for us this game, and our deck just can't kill them. Am I taking Elderspell? Is like my hope to win this game punking them out with Nicol Bolas? I feel like it might be. I guess I do this. So I'm gonna kill Foulmire Knight. And then I'm gonna Liliana, make them sack to Bolas Uptick. I guess I could also Narset and make this completely a surprise. Because I don't want to give them the option to Murderous Rider my thing, right? Yeah, I'm gonna Narset actually because it shuts off their draws. And then hopefully they just tap out again next turn. And we go like Bolas, Elderspell, my other 2 walkers, ult my Bolas. Thanks for the quarter of a year, Flame Burst. Welcome back. Hope you're having an excellent start to your week wherever you are. This stupid application and not letting you just like permanently set a stop. We could also just die here. They could put enough knights into play and kill us with Swordsmith. So hopefully they don't have enough mana to put 4 knights into play. If they put 4 knights into play and still have a mana left over to Swordsmith, we do die. No, they need 5 knights actually, right? Because I'm at 13. Yeah, because we're only doing 4x. Okay, I think we should be okay. Let's find out. All right, to everybody in chat who's telling me I'm saying the name of the card wrong and you still know what card I'm referring to, bugger off. Do something useful with your time. Well, even if they had another black, they're still short, right? So, like, they can play a knight, and then they can drain us for 12 down to 1.
Throughout the multiverse.
My mind needs a rest.
I'm exhausted.
Pew! All right, you know, one is not 0. It turns out. Turns out 1 and 0 are different numbers. Our deck basically does not have a sideboard. That's something. Noxious Grasp isn't actually that good here, right? Like, Innkeeper's their only thing it hits. Oh, we did start on 5 that game, didn't we? That's sick. Yeah, I think I want this Legion's End. Murderous Rider seems a little bit slow and clunky. Yeah, I think we're boarding pretty minimally here. Our deck set up pretty well for the aggro decks game 1. They might sideboarding questing bee, sure. Yeah, having a combo kill ended up being real good there. How was Pioneer this morning? It was sweet. I think the deck we played was like half a dozen sideboard slots wrong, but the main deck felt real trim. I was happy with what we played. Yeah, they definitely have Lovestruck Beast. I guess not definitely. They probably do. We'll see. We still have plenty of ways to, like, kill stuff, so, like... yeah, we'll take the one that draws you cards. I'm gonna bin the double red card while I have 0 red mana. Unemployed Sofa, thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate the continued support. Welcome back. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. I think I'm just going to play this tapped and pass. Did we place Helialter Esper Cat? Yes. One was a modern deck, one was a pioneer deck. So because the queue is super long at this point, something I'm going to make sure to start doing now each day is I'm going to filter the non-standard decks we're playing to the very top of the queue so it's easy to understand what we played. It's a little bit different than what I've been doing, but that's how the queue's going to read from now on. You'll see they say today in the format. That way it's easy to figure out. Just going to clean this up. Play a Narset. Yeah, I mean, Mogwai's deck is sweet. It's got a lot of neat things going on. Kill my Planeswalker that draws me a card. Go for it. I'm going to shock this in so that way we can scry twice here. And scry at the end of their turn and then scry in our upkeep. You've murdered my cantrip. You got me.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Yeah, we're super far ahead. I agree. We got plenty of life gain. We got a Fae of Wishes here. I don't think I need another one of those. I don't need another one of those either. He said you do not. You automatically get priority at their end step if you don't set it. Yeah, Castle Vantress giving us something to do with the mana. Our mana every turn is super powerful. Only saw like 13 cards there. Found our thing. I have no idea, Cal. It's been a hot second since we played that deck. What application do you use for displaying your schedule? That's just Google Calendar, Kyle. It's an embedded Google Calendar. YOLO. Google Calendar is great. Give them your data. T-Master Ray, thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. I appreciate you keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Hey, weird. Look at the shadow. The shadow has the outline of the text box in it. I don't think I noticed that before. And it has a little thing where the watermark is on this one, but doesn't have a thing where the watermark is on this one. Those little details would be great if it didn't also cause Arena to run like molasses. Like if we could have those things and also not have Arena slow down every 20 minutes, that would be great. Alright, I mean, like, if this hand can't beat a blue-green deck, I'm not sure anything can. Any of our hands can. I'm going to hold on to Fae Wishes for now. Wow! Opponent doesn't even have a turn 2 Oko. Never lucky. You got it, Goosely. Alright, can we just draw lands for the next 3 turns, please? Playing Pioneer, my opponent just Possibility Storm to enter the Infinite to put Borborgmos. Yep. Yeah, it's in the deck queue, Suna. Definitely something that we are waiting to play. Who's got 2 thumbs and is ready to get main deck Veil summered? This guy right here. Holy gosh, they didn't have it, chat.
This'll be fun.
Is their deck broken? I wonder if their deck's broken. Maybe they should file for comp. Wait for the attack? I mean, if they have it, they're not gonna attack. So while you're, like, technically correct that it's optimal to wait for them to attack, from a functional standpoint, it doesn't make any difference.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
The virtue of this world. Well,
The land shall conquer you.
we get to Murderous Rider this Nissa, and then we can theoretically Ritual of Soot the board. So, like, you know, I'm saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Hey, Risu, thank you for the quarter of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Some people just have fun winning, Yimbot. Please play a Voracious Hydra. Ritual's pretty good here. Bolas or Liliana on a mostly empty board puts us pretty far ahead. I mean, this format's super close to being reasonable if they would just, like, massage around the edges a little bit, right? Like, the format was very reasonable before they banned Field of the Dead. So, like, we know the capability of it to be great is there.
Servitude. Conceivable. You have no
Nissa, who is dummy thick. She does hit hard.
Power surges through these lands. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
WotC doesn't seem to balance free spells well. Yeah, I wish they would just stop making free spells. That would be ideal. Can we just, like, stop gambling there? Wow, did they just attack me instead of Nicol Bolas? It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I think Elders Until the God Eternal is probably pretty bad here. I want to trim that. I definitely want all of the grasps. I'm not sure what else I actually want to trim here, though. Maybe I'm supposed to leave an Elderspell on the sideboard to wish for on occasion. I've got a lot of other good things to wish for, though. Wonder if we just, like, trim around the edges. Commander Bun Bun, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. I'm gonna trim a Narset and a Thought Erasure. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Thirsty Keen, I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Thanks everybody for dropping in today. For someone that was missing a little bit of our standard content, we took a week off last week. We're going to be doing standard today and Wednesday this week. And as always, you can find my schedule with when I'm going to be live and what formats I'm playing when and what games on my website. Jumpin' Jack, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, the Pioneer banless update's not happening for another like 3.5 hours, though. Yeah, so far we're running pretty good. The next sweep. Seems like a fine keep. All right, Grasp is an excellent draw here. Means when they turn 2 Oko, we can kill it.
Kings grovel and worms rule. Welcome to the feast.
It's a good draw too. Like it when a plan comes together, chat. So need to hit a land or two here and be on our way. Like if we draw like lands and fires from here, we'll be in a very good spot. Get to drop my gal Narset next turn and impulse a little bit. Wonder if they have another Oko. Questing Beast, that's a rough one. Yeah, Narset, less exciting. I gotta use her to look for Noxious Grasp here, though, which we found, so taking another 4-ball here. Narset's gonna die to the Questing Beast trigger. Yeah, I agree, puppy. Standard as a format is fundamentally imbalanced at the moment.
I must train harder.
MTG bot is lagging super hard today. Let's do this now to play around Veil of Summer. It means that they have another Questing Beast, I get into a little bit of trouble, but I think I'm okay with that. Hey, Ellie. Hope you're having a good Monday wherever you are. Why aren't I an MPL player? Well, to be fair, the MPL's not supposed to be about streaming, right? So like outside of Savitz, all of the people in the MPL were there because they had like past Magic history, right? Past Magic success. The reason why I don't work with WotC outside of that with other promotional stuff is because they don't care for the feedback that I tend to give them. But even if they were willing to work with me on occasion, I wouldn't be involved in the MPL. Savitz won a big tournament. No, he did not. He had a deepish run in a tournament that they explicitly said was going to have no competitive bearing. Is something that he did. Sure. Yeah, I'm holding on to the Fae of Wishes. Like, I guess they have Nissa and Questing Beast as haste, but I don't know that I really want to play this out, especially when I have this Ritual of Soot in my hand. When I spent a lot of time playing competitive Magic, it was largely outside of Wizard Circuit, so I did not play in Grand Prix or Pro Tours, as they were previously called. I played largely on the SCG tour, which was it's an independent third-party circuit. Yeah, the SCG tour is more accessible in the Midwest and tended to offer better prizes in proportion to the size of the tournaments. I mean, all Magic tournaments tend to be stupid expensive to go to. I mean, the entry fee is like the smallest part of a tournament expense there could possibly be. So, ended up getting pretty punished for not playing the Fae of Wishes out there. The Fae of Wishes would have gained us like 6 life there. And then they had the counterspell for my Ritual of Soot, which felt bad. I'm gonna trim another Narset if they're on Questing Beast. That card's pretty bad in the face of that. Thanks for the very generous Tier 3 super. Hey, appreciate that. Welcome back. Sure to submit a deck through the month through the forum. Tier 3s can submit Standard, Pioneer, or Modern. Hey, congrats on the new gig, Slow Future. No, Otis, those things are completely separate. Hey, thanks for the 12 months, Jason. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. I think the SCG Invitationals give player tour invites or something. And at any rate, when I was playing SCG tournaments, they were completely separate. I think there's some amount of interconnectivity now. But don't ask me what that interconnectivity is. I can't tell you. Traveling to play Magic tournaments is incredibly expensive and incredibly time consuming. That's why I don't do it fairly often anymore. Krat, thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. Part of the reason I went and played this past weekend was because I had a free ride up with Matthew since he was commentating and he lives in the same town as me. We're going to lead on Fabled Passage here and grab a mountain. That way, if we miss on drawing a 4th land, we can still Narset on 3. Wombat Combat, checking in for the 14th month. Welcome back. Now, the MPL is Wizards' attempt to try and make Magic a relevant career for people who are just playing. It's one of the complaints Magic players have had for a long time is that playing Magic professionally is not something that was sustainable for them. I don't know that it was something that was supposed to be sustainable, but that was definitely true. Before the MPL, the only people that were doing Magic as a job were people that were making it or making content. Yeah, under videos, puppy, all the Mythgard videos are listed there. So there is, in fact, already a Mythgard section on the website. I'm excited for her to die to Questing Beast next turn. I checked my P.O. box recently. I haven't. But I did have someone just tell me they mailed me cards to sign, so vomit. I'm gonna get over there soon. I usually don't check my P.O. box unless people tell me there's something in there to check. You may or may not have a kazoo waiting for you. Alright, fair. Huh? Trump may get impeached before Oak. I think that's pretty unlikely. I think anybody that thinks impeachment is going to end in anything meaningful doesn't understand how the process works. They shocked in, which could imply they have another one of these. They can also be like making food plus holding up Veil. We got double stroked last game. Would I rather this get stroked or this get stroked? Wee McGee, thanks for the 16 months. Yeah, I think I'd rather get Dream Stroked because I have 2 of them. And then next turn we'll play this and then do this if they don't have another one. I think they probably have another Brazen Borrower since they shocked that in, I'd imagine. Like, that's the only thing I could think of that would cost 3. Augustella, thank you for the quarter of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. All right, so I don't really want to gain a life. I think I want the Blood Crypt just in case they remove this Fires. And I think I want the Ritual of Soot here too. Mystical Dispute's a possibility. Yeah, that's a good read. I already cast 2 spells this turn. I cast Fires and Drawn from Dreams, for the people wondering why I didn't cast Ritual of Soot. About time to cut down the corn. Yeah, they've started doing that. The field behind my house is still populated with corn, but a lot of the other ones have been cleaned out. I love what you do to get me through the workday while I do paperwork. Thanks for the 5 months, Totem. Welcome back. Yeah, impeachment in the House, from my understanding, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I don't have a perfect understanding, is intended to be just an investigation, right? It's seeking to figure out if there was wrongdoing. Land is a good draw here. These are elementals, right? Nope, just elks. Meet my flames. It brings charges that are formally tried in a court of law, in this case the Senate. Well, remember that time we played our Elderspell already? Pepperidge Farm remembers. So Chandra's dead. Unless we rip our second Elderspell, we're probably dead here.
Surely you must be famished.
Surely you must be famished. I think I have to ritual there because I think I have to ritual because I don't want them to like bounce this and then kill me. That's lethal, right? Yeah. I might 2/2, can't block their 4/4. My sweet Grixis deck died to the food deck. Weird. Weird how that works. Are you giving food decks the reclamation treatment yet? I don't know. That's so much conceding. Standard's going about as expected so far. And even going as expected, Standard has more viewers than Pioneer does, so you know. Probably worth doing some. Alright, yeah, when they just goose on one, I'm just gonna concede the match from now on. I wonder if we'll actually play any games if we do that. If we just, like, have that be the policy. Eventually, we'll concede all of them into Mythic, right? And it won't matter. Is that annoying? Is it annoying if I concede to them? What do we think? The rank floor is like, feels like home. Like, I don't have to care about my rank this season. Again, gonna lead on Fabled Passage on 1 here, so that way I can do this on 3 if we don't draw land. Yeah, like, the decks play long games, too, so it's just like this giant slog. I genuinely don't know if this is gonna be feasible though. We might just like be sitting here conceding matches for like 20 minutes straight, which is also not good. Yeah, we might just like not get to play Magic again. Like this might not be like soft banning it, like there's just so much of it. Yeah, I don't know. If we get a third one, I'm going to play. Because, like, I want to actually play games. Now, I've got a bunch of standard decks to play. Like, if I was going to play less standard, I'd play Pioneer. I've got a deck queue to play. We've got people here. I want to play games. I just, like, don't want to play against the same thing over and over again. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, when we were conceding to Nexus, like, Nexus was tedious, but it was never super popular. So, like, trying to sit here and concede to this deck is, like, fundamentally different. Have Pioneer numbers dropped off after the hype? Yeah, I mean, that always happens, right? Like, our average viewer count for, and that's the difference between a good platform and Magic Online, right? Like, this platform is just so much more accessible from a viewer perspective that, like, a bad standard format on Arena is more, has a better viewer count than a good format on Magic Online. Which is part of the reason why I didn't just cold turkey off of standard. I didn't have turn 2 Oko. Sounds pretty unlucky to me. Maybe we could have won if you were that unlucky. Well, there won't be standard updates until the 18th. Today is only Pioneer updates. I would be very surprised if there's no changes in Pioneer today. No, nobody wants to watch Historic. Nobody wants to watch Historic. And by nobody, I mean, I'm sure there's some of you out there who would like to watch Historic. I get it, you're Magic players, pedantic, etc. But like, people in general want to watch Magic formats that they can actually play. go ahead and kill this Brazen Borrower, I think, here.
Is the best way to destroy things.
Yeah, like 50%. Actually, I tweeted the final number. I forget what it was. It was close to 50% of people wanted 2 or more days of standard a week, though.
Harness the elements.
What did it end up being? 43% of respondents wanted 2 or more days of standard per week. So doing some amount of standard makes a lot of sense. Destroy target land, target creature, target planeswalker. Oh. Yay, interface helps if I read. Target creature, target land, target planeswalker. Creature, land, planeswalker.
The land will not forsake you. Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
I really, what's his name? Saffron Olive had an article published today talking about why he felt this client needed a non-standard format. Could not agree more. Yeah, I agree. The games where you have Castle and the games where you don't are kind of night and day. Castle is real good. I'm gonna hold on to Elderspell. It's fine. I'm gonna bounce my fires, sure. Interesting that they did that instead of bouncing this. I feel like we're just gonna race them at this point, right? Yeah. Their draw was super slow. I think that's how we're boarding. It's like Grasp, Spell in, cut to Narset, cut to Hinge of the God Eternals. It does not cannon fodder. So it's not quite like the Cavalier builds where it just like puts the thing into play and then pumps a bunch of mana into it. Sure. 2,500 gold is basically free, chat. By Magic standards, 2,500 gold is like free adjacent. Playing a Pioneer League, I'm currently on my 3rd mono green devotion deck. My league in my 3 games. Yep. I'd be kind of surprised if that deck survives the update this afternoon. Would be kind of surprised. Think the hammer's gonna be coming down. Yeah, I had 3 quests saved up, right? So my 3 quests turned into 1,700. What do you think they should ban? I would ban once Oath of Nissa and probably Nykthos. Nykthos or Leyline, one of the two. I think Once Upon a Time is a deeply offensive card. If you haven't sold your Nykthos yet, I think you might have missed the boat on it. I think there's a chance that card doesn't survive today. We got a Grixis, just a Nissa. Nissa holding up blue mana. Shake my world, Nissa.
Which cannot protect itself.
And then, this is the part where they like Disdainful Stroke or Mystic Dispute my Nicol Bolas. And like, if he resolves, he gets Veil of Summered. Oh. So you're saying there's a chance. Elderspell? Elderspell?
One bite, and all your cares.
So like, do I play Nick and shoot one of these and then like lose him? Or do I like do this and try and hit an Elderspell? Yeah, no gamble to a future. What dictates or define devotion? Devotion is an old mechanic in Magic that specifically looks at the casting costs on your card. So for instance, Nissa here, or Questing Beast here, provides 2 devotion to green because there's 2 green symbols and its casting cost. Alright, so Elderspell's no longer enough because we're taking 13 this turn. It is. It's going to be a returning mechanic next set. So standard players are going to be super familiar with Devotion because we're going back to Theros here soon, where Devotion will be a thing again. It's sad that this deck feels bad, because it's kind of sweet, but, like, it's definitely just been getting beat up by the food decks, it feels like. Like, when their draws are a little bit awkward, we're okay, but it feels kind of medium otherwise for us. What would replace Othinus in the decks that are getting banned? I think 4-color Copycat's probably just dead without Othinus. If 4-color Copycat lost Othin once, that deck's probably just not playable anymore. Is Historic going to get a best of 3? Well, Historic already has a non-best of 3 queue. If you join the unranked best of 1 queue with a Historic legal deck, you can play it. We're supposed to be getting a best of 3 Historic queue in December, which is hopefully won't be too little too late. Just gonna take it slow for now. Feel like they have a counterspell. I mean, when Historic drops, we're almost certainly going to be playing it on this channel. I personally am super interested in playing another format on here. Even if there aren't big events for it, I think there's probably still going to be a drive for some content. We'll see. You forgot Historic existed. So did the WotC development team when they announced Pioneer. I guess I'll take the tapped land. It's a guaranteed land at least. Yeah, I think that would be fine, Chris. I think Magic players would complain about it, but Magic players suck and they'll complain about everything anyways, so who cares? Nah, when we get a Historic best of 3 queue, I'm just gonna announce that I'm taking decks from people. If people want to submit them, great. And if people submit them, we'll play. And if they don't, we won't. You know.
Your new look is enchanting.
I still got 2 historic decks in the queue from when we were supposed to do sub battles before I got sad and decided I didn't want to do it.
I know who I am, and no one is telling me what to do.
I think I'm just doing this.
No pressure.
I'm not sure adding selected cards to Eternal Form is something WotC has a good track record on. Modern in particular got a lot worse after MH. Well, I mean, the cards that were a problem in MH were like newly printed cards, right? So that comparison doesn't make a lot of sense because it's stupid. It's just like different than what we're talking about here.
Together, we will prevail.
Your comparison's bad and you should feel bad.
Conquer you.
Oh, can they turn this into a 3/3 and hit this for 6 now? That's brutal.
Fizzled out.
Woof. All right. So we're dead. No, Thought Scour should stay far away from Pioneer. All right, they took the bait there. And by that I mean I'm excited to get killed by the second Nissa next turn. Didn't get second Nissa. That's exciting. My last month with Tempo Storm, was that a good draw? Alright, negate me please. Disdainful Stroke, whatever. Welcome to Standard. Oh, we did it! So you're saying there's a chance. My last month with Tempo Storm was like June, and then I started with Fade to Karma at the end of September. And yeah, I split with Tempo Storm because I wasn't running 6 minutes of ads per hour. It's a silly agreement. Not only did we draw what we needed, but they weren't lucky enough to have a counterspell. Hashtag sometimes lucky. 6 minutes seems excessive. That's because it is excessive. It doesn't seem excessive. It is. Yeah, we took another picture while I was there, Tumos. It's been a hot second since I played a Magic tournament. I'm excited for the second Veil of Summer here. Oh, they didn't have it. God bless us, everyone. Hey, Wiggles, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm surprised, like I've said before, that that other people on Tempo Storm all just agreed to it. I was expecting other people to be like, yeah, that's not okay, and I was the only one that left over it. Yeah, I don't know that we have any play here, right? Like, I can go Fae of Wishes for something, but I don't have a removal spell for this on my sideboard right now because I boarded them in. I guess I do this and, like, hope to find a Noxious to kill this. But, like, just dead to any counterspell here, right? And, like, if we swing and miss here, we're just dead. And that's what happened. I don't know. I guess I could take this, and I could play this Murderous Rider and technically not be dead on board. Dead to a stiff breeze, though. Hey, Mamad. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. So we're dead. This deck felt like I chose not to register Forest in this format. And I definitely feel like I chose not to register Forest. I don't know. The viewer count's better for standard, but I don't know that I'm actually going to do 3 standard decks on these days. I might cut back to just doing 2. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to play another hour of standard today. Like, two hours is like my limit, I think, until they change the format. This was like, we played against 2 different decks in all the, we only played against green black adventures and food decks, right? That was all we played against there in 2 hours. No, it always makes more sense to end on standard because standard has a higher viewer count. So from a Twitch perspective, putting the content that has a higher viewer count later makes more sense because even though this format's awful, more people are here because it's Arena instead of Magic Online. Can we do another Pioneer deck? Yeah, I think I could probably do that. I've got, yeah, I can be live till 2:30. Yeah, I'm going to do one more Pioneer deck. Sorry to people that want to see me play Arena. This just isn't fun. This format kind of blows. I'm going to do 2 decks a week and like work through the deck queue in it. So like there's going to be some standard content on the channel, but I feel like I'd rather be working an office job right now than playing this application and playing this format on it. So hats off to Wizards of the Coast for like